What does it mean to be 501c3? It means that a corporation has been approved and recognized by the IRS as a tax-exempt business that has been formed for the purpose of charitable, scientific, religious, or educational purposes. Now, nonprofit, it's not a business model, but a tax structure. This means that as a nonprofit, the business is exempt from certain taxes, and it's regulated according to the tax code that applies to this type of nonprofit. The three primary differences between for-profits and 501c3 nonprofits are that 1. Being exempt from certain taxes. 2. Regulations regarding profit distribution. Board members can't be paid and staff can't be overcompensated. The third thing is that donors can write their donations off on their taxes. These perks, if you will, are the IRS's way of saying thank you for your service. And they're designed to make your job a little bit easier, being that there's not a whole lot of profit to be made. At least not when you compare them to the typical profit margins of traditional for-profit companies. Another characteristic of being 501c3 is that it's governed by an all-volunteer board of directors. This group is ultimately responsible for the business fiscally and managerially. If the IRS deems that the nonprofit owes on any back taxes, then it's the board that's going to be fiscally liable. Under certain conditions, including but not limited to these, board members can be paid to provide services to the organization. Given that the other board members approve and the service fees are not excessive. As a founder of a nonprofit corporation, you do not own the business. It is not your business to own. Remember, the business has an all-volunteer board of directors that's responsible for the governance of the organization. They have the ultimate say-so because they're ultimately responsible. So in a nutshell, if you, the founder and executive director, aren't running the business in a manner that the board of directors approves of, they can fire you. A lot of people ask me if there's a way to guarantee that this doesn't happen. And what most people tend to do in this situation is they will ask their family members or their friends to sit on their board. This is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, your family members aren't likely to fire you. On the other hand, they're not likely to be as passionate about the cause, and they're not likely to work as hard as you either. So what you're going to end up with is this paper board and no real help building the business. But your position as founder is safe. This is a cautionary tale and just a few things to consider. I don't mean to scare you. I just want you to be able to make informed decisions going forward. And that's my 2 cents on the 501c3.